I would think, like, from a Christian point of view, well, we have the same scripture, right? The Genesis. It teaches us that we have to be stewards of creation. And I think we have not been, as coming from a Christian background, I think we have failed somehow. And that our scriptures and our communities should be more interested in this issue, especially like my background. We have had many things with climate change. So going back to the roots of how to really care for creation and what our scriptures says about it, it's important to go back and reach for those richness.
We have the same source, and in Genesis, God tell Adam, the first man, that he needs to save the creation. If we are not going to save it, I don't know what will be happen in the other generation.
A big point in Islam is the akhirah, or in other words, the future. And we have to think about the future, what's going to happen on our planet. And I think it's the same thing in Christianity and Judaism. We think about the future and the hereafter and life after death. How are we going to leave the planet in a better or the same condition, in a better condition in this case than we received it in?
There is great power in our faiths. Mm-hmm. And we have, like, going to a church, you have there the people already. So it's congruence. I think it's a lot about that, how we say we believe in Genesis and how God speaks to us through nature, but then we don't apply it.
Yeah, the power of faith.
As people of faith, I agree that we need to return to creation, because sometimes it seems like we can get wrapped up in our own cloaks and we don't really realize what's going around the world. We don't see the cause and effects of us drilling oil in other places. We don't see the pollution. So we need to return to the creation that God made for us as a means of us to know Him, so that we can know what's going on with the earth and we can find better solutions and better ways to come together to solve this issue.
I'm coming from the Holy Land. We really need to save this land and creation and world.
In the U.S., like, we have been experiencing some storms that we never experienced before. In 2012, we experienced Hurricane Sandy, which was a Category 3 hurricane that made its way to the northeastern United States. So this made me take a step back, like, whoa, you know, is something really happening right here with this climate change? Like, this kind of thing doesn't usually happen. And we're going from extreme winters to extreme summers, and we're just going back and forth, and it's causing big problems.
Also in Israel, we have a really dramatic change in the weather. This year, for example, we had a very tough snow. I don't remember this snowing, and it was really heavy. And after this period of snow, it was something like 2 weeks, we had no rain at all. And in Israel, we really need the water, because we don't have any source for a clean water. We only have the Kinneret lake. So it's really going to affect us, and we need to do something now.
I think for me, it happened something similar in Monterrey, and I had the opportunity to show you some pictures. It was in 2009, many things destroyed, and there I saw true solidarity among people. So the churches came together to help those who were in need, and I think we should not forget that this happened, because usually we have a short-term memory. We forget that strong things happen and how we can be together and do things together. So I am proud of that in times where it's difficult for people, we can come together. But I think we should not wait for a catastrophe to happen. I think the power of religion or religious leaders would be to press a little bit towards the government, to say we are not we see this, our faith is this, and we have to act. So, like, this is a power, I think, the faith of people, we are a lot, so they should listen to us, I think.
Like she said, we want to reach the rest of the religious leaders and also the United States Secretary Generals that we all need to work together in solving this dilemma that we have. And also, I want to know what I can do as an individual.
I'm really new in this issue, in this topic, and I'm really getting excited to know that we have the power to say our things and to raise it to the leaders. So it's really make me happy to know that there's something good is going to happen.
Only the beginning.
Only the beginning.
Yes, because we are learning, so I hope we learn and we can be more
active.